Namaskar. Welcome to Conversations with Rakesh. Here's today's question. Rakesh, you talk a lot about networking and kind of people you must surround yourself with. So here's a question on that. Is it really very important that I should choose the kind of people I'm surrounded with? And if so, what are the kind of people I must surround myself with? Absolutely brilliant question. See, there is this famous quotation that you are the sum total of five people around you. You know, there are five different kinds of fingers and they make the fist. And I strongly believe in them. And I'll give you an example. If you're surrounded with a person who's always complaining, rotlu, sara time rota rehta hai, I think a lot of their qualities will rub on you. But if you're surrounded with a person who's a hard worker, is focused on their work regardless of what happens, that quality will rub off against you or on you. The choice is which one do you want? The same thing happens with, our friends in college. If you're surrounded with friends who are lazy, enjoying their life, and nothing wrong in enjoying life, please don't get me wrong. But somebody who is just like कि boss आज party किधर है, uh, then you will become a person who's like that. But if you have a friend who's like कि यार party भी करेंगे लेकिन आज काम क्या करना है, then you'll also become like that. So I must request you that I firmly believe that you become the sum total of five people around you. Now you have to choose those five people very wisely. If those people are rothlus, lazy, always crying, whining in life, always low, always fighting with others, always bitter about everything, you'll become a sum total of all of these qualities. And what a terrible tragedy to have a life like that where you're always griping and whining. But if you choose a better company, if you choose a set of people who you're surrounded with, which is very different, then your life will become very different. So you'll become the sum total of five people around you. So let me tell you five kinds of people you should surround yourself with, because there is a reason why we should do that. That we are like a plant. We need the right soil. We need the right nutrients. We need the right sunlight. We need the right water. And if we don't have that, I think our life plant is terrible. We won't produce the right kind of leaves and fruits and shade that we are supposed to do. So, on that philosophical note, let me tell you five kinds of people you must surround yourself with. The first two kinds of people nurture our souls, the next two nurture our intellect, and the last one is a secret which I'll tell you later. So, let me tell you the first two kinds of people who nurture our souls. The first is love people who love you and support you and are kind to you no matter what. No strings attached. They accept you who you are. And they are the people who are usually your immediate family and closest friends. Now, you may have a large family and lots of friends. Today, because of Facebook, we have thousands. But please remember that I'm saying a very different thing here. People who accept you exactly who you are, no questions asked, no strings attached, and love you and are kind to you, because they are the kind of people who strengthen your self-esteem. So the first category of people you must surround yourself with are close family and friends who love you and support you no matter what without any strings attached. The second category of people who nurture our souls, and this is something very important, and I've started to believe in it because I have few of these people in my life, and I can't tell you the value of their presence in my life, is that sometimes my mind is fuzzy and muddled and full of clouds, which takes a toll on me. And I go and sit with these people and they just listen to me without judging me, without offering me anything else. They just listen. They give me empathy. And that process where I get empathy from them and they listen to me helps me clean my mind. And that is so important for all of us to have these days. Please have someone and surround yourself with someone who offers you listening without any judgment. They give you absolutely no judgment and they give you a lot of empathy because it helps you clear your mind. The third category and the fourth category of people help us fuel our intellect. So let's go to the third category first. Please make sure you have people who love their work around you. Because I'll tell you, if you have people who don't love their work, that's terrible. I mean, you can have a great life of party and vacation, but work, at least I believe, work defines me. And I got this because I had friends who said the same thing to me, that, hey, work defines us. And I used to observe how they would work. They would be passionate, they would be frustrated, but they'll go through that frustration with the grace that they had developed. They were good at their craft. They were authors, dancers, musicians, scientists, producers, cooks, but they were creative. And that fueled my creativity. So, the third category of people you must surround yourself with is people who love their work, people who are very creative, people who can spend hours hidden in their labs and dens doing their work and coming out energized. And I learned this from them and it fueled my creativity. So the third category of people that you must surround yourself with is people who love their jobs, because these are people who will fuel your creativity and will help you produce great things. The fourth category of people, there was this doha, Nindak Nere Rakhiye Angan Kuti Chhawaye. And this doha had a very beautiful meaning, that you should have critics around you. And these critics should not hesitate to tell you how you can do things better. And the intention is not to damage you and put self-doubt in you. The intention is to tell you you can do better than this. So when we wear clothes, right, and the clothes become dirty because of our own attitude and it goes in our head. But this nindak, this critic, and a well-meaning critic, that too, will help you clean your clothes. All those stains, the critic will tell you, कि यार ये धब्बा निकालो, what are you doing? Live a better version of yourself, wear better clothes. And this person is very important. So a well-meaning critic is very important to have around you, because that person will make sure that you don't do anything that goes in your head, you're grounded, and you're always a better version of yourself. And the last one, which was a secret, which I thought I'll tell you, is in this long journey of life, we forget that we are mere mortals. There was this movie PK. आमिर खान बोलता है कि इतना सा तुम्हारा गोला है और उस गोले पे तुम एक छोटा सा एंट जैसा भी नहीं है. We sometimes don't realize that there is this big universe, Brahmand, and there is some force, and we need to connect with that force, and we can't do it alone. So the fifth category of person you must surround yourself with is a guru. And that's why we say that Guru Gobind do khade kake lagu paye. So we always bow to the Guru first, because Guru will show us the path to the larger force and the larger purpose. Marg Darshak. So the role of a guru is very important. So please make sure you're surrounded with the fifth level of a person, which is a guru. So let me summarize the 5 kinds of people you must surround with. Category number 1, people who love you and support you. No conditions, no strings attached. They love you and support you as you are. Number 2, people who listen to you without any judgments. They just give you empathy, and it's very important for you to nurture your soul. Category number 3 of people who fuel your creativity, who love their work. Category number 4, well-meaning critics who tell you to be a better version of yourself. And category number 5, a guru who helps you connect with the supreme force so that you can have a meaningful life. So on that note, please surround yourself with these 5 types of people, because they will become the sum total of your personality. And on that note, stay safe.